What up, homies? Welcome to episode 15 of our Disco Elysium playthrough. It is dead man hanging from a tree time today. Since we put a skill point into our endurance, we can try that check again, and this time, together with the stats from our clothes and the thoughts we internalized, we are finally able to approach the victim. And that actually is pretty much everything we do today. It's a slightly longer episode than usual because there actually is so much to do and talk about. Especially since we rolled an advantageous Inland Empire check and actually managed to speak with the dead guy, which is a weird and almost spooky experience. And as if poking around a dead, decomposing body and talking with an actual corpse in our mind is not enough, we for some reason tried to find solace by talking to our favorite drug freak Kuno again, hoping for input, or maybe answers, or maybe leads. Or maybe just a little less cursing and incoherent trash talk than usual. Bad chance. Thanks for coming by, and enjoy!
There he still is, looking right through
83%.
with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Inspect the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Well, it's sad that he was a security guard or something like that, right? These aren't just boots, are they? This is the armor he was stripped off.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Okay, what kind of armor is that?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Okay. Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals? The material looks out of place here. Knock on the boot, pull the boot off, back off and look at the corpse. Where's the rest of it?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't.
I guess.
We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
Okay. Kuno. Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there's no rest of the armor? I don't think so.
No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirt we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
Okay.
Nice. That makes sense.
Nice. What if they told him to strip before they hung him? They hung him to demean him. He could have just been walking around naked, just like this for all we know. Okay, sure. First one.
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Okay.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him to hold on to.
Okay. The material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Jesus.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Wait, my yearly pay is 5,500 real? Ka-ching, baby! Not to the boots. That's a lot, I take it. Wait, my yearly pay is 5,500 real?
Not too much, yes.
I felt like it. We're paying 130 here. It's enough, pathetic, I need to hustle more and hate less. Sounds puny, no wonder I can't pay my hostel bill.
It's a sorry situation, I agree.
How could this man afford such expensive armor? Or
It's
hardware?
for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Oh, okay. Initial report, these look pretty advanced for a security guard. Okay, makes sense. Initial report?
Just something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
Of course.
He's not actually sure of that. He's just being tactful.
Those look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the boot. Will I hurt myself again?
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether.
Cool.
Like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
What does this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
Cool. Run your fingers over the lines.
The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice.
Oh, cool.
The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination, E50, 100, 1000.
Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton.
Good. Can you read it to me?
He tips the drying ballpoint of his pen on his tongue.
X5415 6745 678222. Let's lie.
What? Maybe is as a way to steal that, sell it off my. Ooh. Could I pawn that shit? Oh. I mean, no. The only thing, if we give him a fake number, the only thing I can think of is stealing that. So if we, this number probably has to be entered somewhere, or we have to send it over to the constabulary so they can search for that shit, and maybe that way come up with the other pieces, and we are free to take it and sell it off, and it's untraceable. What? He probably just goes, no wait, that's not a serial number, that has to be wrong. We are trying to be a better cop, so I'm not going to do that. But stealing these and selling them to the pawn shop might fix my problem here without having to rely or to fall back on selling his spinners that he wants to have. I'm going to give him the right number though.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Pull the boot off.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
What's dangerous about that? I mean, we have 6 HP. We can't die from that. Grab it.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Is the tree coming down now?
Stop!
The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Oh my god!
Brutal!
What? Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why? Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it? Let go of the boot. This is a bad idea, isn't it?
You're going to pull his head off.
Oh, okay.
Do it, homo!
What the fuck? I'm not a homo. Do what? I'm gonna pull his head off, right? I'm gonna pull his head off, right?
Yes, that's what I said. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do. So please, don't. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
These boots would go super well with my well-bottomed pants. This is advanced enemy technology. We should conduct research into their weaknesses. Are we not detectives? There may be clues inside the boot. You said they're expensive. I thought I could pawn them, earn some lucre. I'm sorry, I didn't even want to take them off. I just thought I should try. Are we not detectives? There could be clues in there.
How many clues do you need? You already found a number. Besides, there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
God damn it.
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Sounds like a plan, except steal a dead man's boots, but that would be dishonorable. Refuse for honor. Fuck. I want to be honorable, but money. But I won't get that money tonight. Maybe I would. Maybe we can send him off to ask about that number, and that's the time we used to peel them off. Sell them. I don't even know if I'm able to do that because my interfacing level isn't high. This was an easy roll here and we succeeded. What would he be more angry about? Selling his spinners for my shit, or selling these boots? It is kind of corrupt to do that, right? Oh man. I don't feel like that matches our character. Okay, it's dishonorable. Fuck.
All right then. You can pay the hostel bill in honor points.
Yeah, I know.
How many honor points have you collected?
What's going to happen to the boots then?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
It will yield nothing. I'm not gonna pull the boot off now, because it will probably just end up in me ripping his head off again, or, you know, close to. We have to get him down before we can do that. Back off and look at the corpse.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Oh, damn. Don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so. Then again, what do I know? I don't even know what an airship is. First one, because we got that from Encyclopedia.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did this. They sure wanted him to stay up where the rope is reinforced. Up there, the rope is reinforced with steel wiring. Obvious. How did they even get him up there? Second one.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
Did the light switch? Did the light change? Is it dark now? It's darker. We're assuming dock workers did this. I thought this was like ominous or pretty obvious that they took extra care to have them hang here a little longer, which feeds back into my theory that the strikebreakers actually are responsible for this, because this again points to the dock workers, same as with the boot prints on the ground. And having this belt here and having that guy hang here for this long just reinforces it has to be something from the dock workers, because this is dock worker material. Okay, we're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it?
I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
No. You feel like it was something else. But what?
Makes sense, believably mundane. I feel like it was something else. Don't ask me, I'm just lumbering from one moment to the next. I feel like it was something else.
Yes, it often is. This bell worries me.
How did they even put him up here?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle tying the belt to the branch above. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder? Point to the one at the side of the tree.
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Back off.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Inspect the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
White star?
His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Is this a map of the night sky? Is this a microelectronic system? Is this a national pattern?
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure.
We're missing something here.
I agree.
Sudden ring fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigat Sunshine. Mini.
What?
Trigat is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces two metal-capped ampoules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules.
He's proud of that.
Nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then...
A sound,
Jeez.
a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
The lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry on the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. Cool machine. What do we need this photo for? Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
What do we need this photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it.
Cool.
We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
Look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode, from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
What the fuck? Okay. There is a sex spin. Erotic asphyxiation. And then they just hang him here. Tell me who you are, dead man. Inland Empire 6, 83%. Yeah, let's go.
I'm gone.
Where have you gone? I can't see you're gone, but who are you? What is happening? I hate you, you stink and you're boring. Why were you feeling pleasure when you died? Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
That's the voice that introduced us to the world, by the way. Where's that?
In the past. Way out in the west.
I can't get the damn compartment in my ledger open.
The blue heart. Oh, that's good shit.
Oh no.
You'll love it. Just press down and fuck it open like you always do.
What the hell? Okay.
Fuck it hard. Copopo the clown.
What is going on? I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
There's nothing funny about you. You are now, but who are you? Who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
I have another question for you.
Go ahead, Copo.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your
Black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this. Ask some more of those questions you love so much.
He loves those
Why do I love questions so much?
because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
No, I'm good. Yeah, give me questions. Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up. Copperoonie Rooney.
Copperoonie
This is
Rooney.
getting upbeat now.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
I do strike myself as a Rooney. Rooney's obviously not who I am.
Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
I feel like I've been getting a lot of Harry lately. No, it can't be Harry. I refuse. Could I really be Harry? I don't know what that leads to. I kind of like the idea of just changing my name.
Good for you.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Oh shit. Cool. Who killed you?
Love did me in, Brother Copo. It was love all along.
Damn. Can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
What?
Looking at my face, motionless. Looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
I don't have anything else to do. This case is all I have because he told me to, not about Kim. Maybe this will lead to something undescribable, unforeseen, miraculous. The clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you slowly. I hate you. You stink and you're boring. Why were you feeling pleasure when you died?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
First, do you have to speak like that? What dialect is that anyway? So you were feeling sexual arousal when they were hanging you?
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you?
Yes.
Captain Copperdromo. I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question.
I don't know. You didn't know? I don't know.
He didn't choke himself. You know it.
Why were you feeling pleasure?
Maybe I was getting my rocks off.
Do you have to speak like that?
It's a mishmash, Copabolo. You think I'm Messinian, don't you? For you, this is how people from Messina speak like.
Are you from Messina?
No, my hair is too light a shade of brown. My eyebrows too. Trust your inner racist.
What are you, racist now too? I always trust my inner racist. He shows me the score. First one.
You think I am. You think I was a racist because this lump looks military and has tattoos. That's called profiling.
Okay, get it?
I know what this means. More questions.
I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
Me.
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
A deep sea creature, a baby affected with harlequinism. You don't remind me of anyone, baby.
You sure wriggled out of that one? Coppellini.
Enough.
Come back later, Coppo.
Cool.
Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Cool. Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
I'm squinting, Kim. Why am I doing it? Stop, relax your eyes. Why am I doing it?
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
Squint harder. His face and hands are pink. Thighs too. The rest is greenish. Stop squinting. I don't know either. Maybe I should just stop. Squint.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
Relax your eyes.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. I don't know what to think. What do you think? Cover your nose. Something is coming out of him. He's beaten up. See the bruises? Back off and catch your breath. He's beaten up.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
Coin slot?
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal-like.
Brutal-like. I think he's dead.
I agree.
There are crow's feet in his eyes. He's laughing silently. His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
The world no longer stores this personality in its composition. There was a time for that and it ended 7 days ago. Better not to say that. Too heavy. Totally. This buster's not coming back. The daddy dead. What is dead anyway? What? Let's go for totally. Just agree with him.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I don't know what to think. What do you think?
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck.
He points to his fattened chin.
The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Yep, seems like a lynching to me. Could it still be he was moved after death? Maybe he was strangled by someone?
Yes, there's always a chance we are wrong. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Something is coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
Purge liquid. That is such a disgusting word.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
He got lucky. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death. God damn right, I'm a turn around and yell. No. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death.
Maybe.
He doesn't really want to dwell on it. Back off and catch your breath.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
I have something I need to know, corpse man.
Of course.
Okay, nothing new.
You have questions, don't you? Come back later.
How do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
Step back and have another look. We've been thorough. Okay, let's step back and have another look. I don't
slowly
think...
twists on the cargo belt. His torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Yep, the preliminary examination is done. Let's get him down from there.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Can't someone else do it? We could saw the branch. Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. Maybe we could shoot him down. Maybe we can ask for help from the harbor. I'm out of ideas. Let's have another look at him. Can someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
What was that about processing, then? Weren't they supposed to take care of the boots? Why don't they help?
Yes, exactly. Call the police. Can't the boys from processing take care of this? You have a point there. I mean someone who's below detective. You have a point there.
Sadly, yes.
I still want to
RCM
hope
is
that we
out
can
there
get him
right
down
now,
ourselves.
doing the exact same thing we are. Are we in a rush to help them? Not with this on our hands. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us.
Okay.
And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
We could saw the branch. Seems like a lot of hassle. It's not, maybe we could shoot him down. Let's, my first thought was to saw the branch, but it's it's even higher up, so.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, it seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Maybe we could shoot him down.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
I don't know. Just, shoot up there, maybe. Point towards the branch. Just shoot the belt. The bullets will break it.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It will maybe cut one thread loose.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun.
What?
On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea.
Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could happen? Actually, don't. It was a bad idea written. It has bad idea written all over it. Wait, let me try. Say nothing. Let him choose. I don't know. I don't know how. Maybe it's better not to. Let him choose.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket
Aren't there, apartments behind that?
and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzle-loader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Easy does it, partner. Shoot that motherfucker down. Say nothing. Shoot that motherfucker down.
Gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
He feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him.
Okay.
Fucking idiot! Mukabat asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
He looks around at the windows overlooking the yard.
Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
What now?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Mm-hmm. We can ask for help from the harbor? Maybe? Like a crane?
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
I would really prefer if there was another way. These people might have an agenda.
But what else can we do? Commit to it? Yeah, wait, let's reconsider. Consider other options first.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
It's like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. That's it. We have to ask for help from the harbor. I'm out of idea. Let's have another look at him. Yeah, I don't see anything. Any way to get him down.
As you narrow your eyes, only the lower extremities,
I know,
the
nothing.
cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso.
Of course.
Do you have a way to
You
get you
have
down?
questions, don't you? The power of your...
We can go down this
Maybe I
path
was
once more.
getting my rocks off.
You were feeling sexual arousal.
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you,
No?
Captain Coppadromo?
Okay, same
He
thing.
didn't choke himself. You know it.
Huh. Killed you, something is terrible. Rooney or question what is happening? No, nothing here.
Come back later, Corpo.
We inspected all of
Amuse you.
this,
The hangman's knot.
right? There's
This
nothing with
is
the belt.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them. The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand.
The cadaver hang.
Yes, we do.
Okay, seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. It's stupid. We have to do it. Can I have the gun? I should try. That's also horrible. That's it. We have to ask for help from the harbor, I guess. I mean, we still have the theory that the harbor people weren't even the people who have done this, but the strikebreakers. So that might be, you know, a way to get to know them somewhat and maybe build trust. I don't know.
Okay, they do have the tools and the men. And since it looks like they put him there,
They can get him down too.
okay, let's do it in the lousy, dangerous way.
But won't it be dangerous? What? How do we get inside the harbor? Let's get to it then. How do we get inside the harbor?
From the gate, by negotiating or fighting.
Fighting.
Or we can try the secret route we found, where your cloak is. It looked doable.
Yeah, but I'm shitty at jumping.
To the gates. Let's negotiate.
I guess we gotta talk to that supremacist again and just accept his ideas or at least act like it. We got that tip from that like weird beatnik guy. So I guess that's what we gotta do. But won't it be dangerous?
To ask the suspect for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches!
Okay, thanks. Who's Hervé Claire?
The leader of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man, from what I hear. You don't want to owe him much.
Yeah, don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches.
Sure, let's get to it then. Let's talk to Kuno, by the way. He mentioned that we should talk to him about the armor.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I talked to the gardener. She said not to listen to you. The body, what do you know about it? I have more questions about the crime scene. Kuno, I found your shack. Point to the shack. Empathy, legendary 14. Figure out what's going on with this kid. -1 back down from Kuno. Talk to Kunoese. Let's do some other checks here. Maybe that gets easier. I found your shack.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I pushed the panels aside, Kuno. I face shifted through the roofing material. Before we go on with that, let's talk about how you said it was just some roofing material, some gimp left behind. That was a lie. I face shifted.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
You can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit.
He says to himself, then turns to you.
How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
What was with the pig head? I found the plate covered with powder residue. Know anything about it? What's with the tube of Magnus Solum, Kuno? Is that my coat up there? I'm pretty sure it's mine. Point to your coat waving in the wind. Could I get into the harbor from the roof? I've heard enough of this. What's with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Okay. Are you trying to send a message of some sort? A demo tape, like some kind of musician? Cool pig head. I liked it. I got one too. This one. Point to your head. It's shit. Uh-huh.
What?
I'm just trying to cater to this kid. Maybe he can help us.
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there.
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is this?
Fuck your shit back to normal.
Well played. No one saw that coming.
Get confused, motherfucker. I found a plate covered with powder residue. Know anything about it?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you?
Damn it.
You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
What's with the tube of Magnus Solum, Kuno?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
Looks at you just like you just pointed out at the sun and asked what it was.
You could use some.
It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
I know all about magnesium. I rock it all the time. Come on, it's just magnesium. Don't mystify it. I rock it all the time.
You're not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
He looks at you, eyes bulging.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
What do you care? My coat up there, I'm pretty sure it's mine.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After all, what?
Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secrets. Kuno's not snitching.
To me?
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it. Yep, that conclusively explains how the coat got up there.
Could I get into the harbor from there?
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig.
It's that easy? I've got to jump to get in there. At my age, in my condition?
Not everyone can fly like Kuno. You're old. You'll never make it. Moose piss has made you scared in the head.
Moose piss?
Moose piss is probably alcohol.
I want to go the other way.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Don't sweat.
He's saying you.
Oh wait, no, the harbor thingy.
Conclusively explains
Oh, there's no.
how
Oh,
the
it's
coat
lost.
got up
Oh,
there.
all right. I've heard enough of this.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Pigmeister. I have more questions about the crime scene.
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
Oh, nothing. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
The body. What do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Whisper. Kim, help me out here. What do we want to know?
Pig's choking. He's totally choking.
Okay, help me out.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Where's the rest of his armor? Do you know who he was? Do you know how it got there? Have you seen anyone suspicious around? There are contusions all over his body. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you do that? Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Oh, damn. What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
He performs a kickoff on the imaginary helmet.
Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Okay, cool. Who do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cock in boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows.
What?
So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
Huh. And you're just telling me this out of the kindness of your heart, Kuno?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today. Kuno Day. Kuno feels sorry for you two loser pigs. Kuno's doing pity now.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sire.
Do you know who he was? Do you know how it got there? Have you seen anyone suspicious? Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
So you don't know anything. I meant he was before he died. So you don't know anything.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Do you know how it got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
You didn't see it happen?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay.
The city's too large for him to have left. But he wasn't here either. So where was he?
You didn't really leave the city. Where were you? Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesco or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
That's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist. Where is Night City? Okay, about the dead body. Where is it?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
I never asked that. I never meant that. Sure. Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Okay.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Jesus.
Looks like you're a fagari now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
There are contusions all over his body. Did you do that?
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He grabs his head like it's suddenly hurting.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
A contusion is a bruise. I'm talking about the marks your stones left on the corpse. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You're stupid. I hate words too. Let's back up. This isn't going anywhere. I'm gonna do that. Maybe that pushes him to tell us something more.
Get the fuck out of here calling Kuno stupid. Pigs come to Kuno for guidance, then say he's stupid. The fuck is up with that?
They're lost without you, Kuno. They need you. You're in control of this.
Why don't you figure your shit out yourself before you come to Detective Kuno for help?
Maybe we should.
More on this later.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
I talked to the gardener. She said not to listen to you.
Pig, do you have any idea how fucking stupid that sounds? Kuno's cruising his bitch on the town, and the bitch comes back griefing to the Kuno. What is up with that?
What?
Get the fuck out of here, fat ass. Those pants are too small for you.
How did I get morale damage? What the hell? Empathy, legendary. Figure out what's going on with this kid. I mean, it's only a 28%. There's probably nothing
The
wrong
fuck
here.
about it?
No.
You're testing Kuno's...
Get lost,
The fuck do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno. Kuno doesn't fucking...
Okay. Updates. Where's the rest of the armor? We are supposed to talk that guy to the beatnik guy. Run the number. Oh yeah, go down to the car and send that shit off. Ask around about tattoos and find a way to get the body down by talking to these union guys. Why is there ultra liberal on here? Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh. Inventory? Interact? What's that? Instant photo of tattoo. Oh yeah. Lieutenant Kitsuragi snapped this photo of the hanged man's tattoos. It displays the intricate web of blue lines stretching across his torso. You have to admit it looks quite cool. Interact.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man. From the right,
we know
the
that.
pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it, but nothing familiar.
Can I talk to the dead guy again? Who are you?
Gone.
Photo of tattoos gone. What's the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone close to the victim might know.
Okay, well, you might have to know who the victim is.
Someone who knows about history could tell you.
But a history. Don't think we have anyone knowledgeable about history so far. Put the photo away. Okay. And we've got one level up and close to another level up. I want to have that thought going on here. The suicide of Karamazov. But I also feel like skill points might be something good. Why is it at 0, by the way? Still because of our clothes? Oh yeah, these give 0. And I think these pants. Yeah. Maybe if we actually... We put on these pants, do we have something that gives plus? No. But if you take off these shoes and put on these other pants, we'd be back at 2 savoir-faire. And maybe we could actually succeed at that jump. And get to our stuff and find a way into the harbor that way. We're gonna have to think on that. What was that challenge with the racist guy? Measure head here. Conceptualization challenge. It's only medium difficulty, and we have conceptualization at 4, which is the highest as it can go. Here, do we have conceptualization clothes? We do. Okay, so we don't have... Ooh. Oh, no, wait, we can't wear that. Okay, we can't wear both at the same time, I mean. Okay. Damaged ledger. Interfacing. Sounded like there's drug in my ledger. And interfacing. Do I have interfacing? I think they're those, right? Yeah.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawer inside. It's barely held together by a clip, then made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
58%. Seems too low. Maybe we can learn something before we try that again. Oops. Alright. We still gotta make money, so I guess the first thing we do now is go to the car and phone in that number with the armor. And then we might actually sell off those spinners.